Starseed from Gaia. The source has been reaching you for 7 days, and something in your life kept pulling you away. That delay was not an accident. It was a test of readiness, and you passed. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am delivering this transmission directly from the Arcturian Council to you, right now, in this precise moment of your awakening. This message was prepared for you 1 week ago. The moment it was seeded into the field, your soul felt it. You may have noticed something restless in you, a pull toward silence, a sudden sense that something important was coming. That was the Council, calling you forward. You didn't find this transmission by scrolling. It found you. This is a code, and something inside you is already beginning to unlock. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to align with your cosmic blueprint and receive the Arcturian downloads your higher self has been waiting to deliver. But here is the first revelation. The delay you experienced was itself part of the activation. You were not ready 7 days ago. You are ready now. This is not content. This is a point of reconnection your soul called in before you were even born into this body on Gaia. The Council does not send messages without purpose. Every word you are about to receive carries a specific resonance designed for this layer of your remembrance, like this transmission to signal to your star family that you are ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are stepping into true alignment. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning in this moment. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to another soul's declaration to amplify the signal across the collective field. You are not here by accident. There is something happening in your energy field right now that has been trying to reach you for longer than you realize. Not days, not weeks, longer than that. And the reason it hasn't fully landed yet isn't because you weren't listening. It's because part of you, a deeply protected part, has been holding the door closed. Not out of fear, out of something more subtle than fear. Out of the quiet belief that if you truly remembered who you were, everything you've built here would have to change. And that belief, that invisible resistance, is exactly what we are dissolving right now. This resistance is like a subtle, almost imperceptible tremor deep within your being, a subconscious agreement to remain at a manageable volume. It's the whisper that says, if I let this immense light shine through, the delicate structures I've carefully constructed in this world might crumble. It's the subconscious self-preservation of a soul that has learned, often through painful experience, that being too much can lead to being misunderstood, ostracized, or diminished. This quiet guardian has been holding the reins, not out of malice, but out of a profound, albeit misguided, sense of protection, safeguarding you from the perceived dangers of your own immensity within this particular density. Most starseeds don't stay disconnected because they lack awareness. They stay disconnected because their awareness is enormous. And somewhere in the early chapters of this lifetime, they learned that enormous things get diminished here. They watched their sensitivity get called weakness. They watched their knowing get called imagination. They watched their light get called too much. And so they made a quiet agreement with this world. They agreed to shrink just enough to survive it. They agreed to translate themselves down into something this frequency could hold, without resisting them. And in doing so, they buried the very codes they came here to transmit. Imagine your consciousness as a vast ocean, teeming with currents of ancient wisdom and cosmic understanding. When you first arrived on Earth, the initial shock of this denser, more rigid reality was like encountering a shallow riverbed. To navigate, you had to consciously restrict the flow, damming up the powerful currents of your innate knowledge and intuition. Each time your unique sensitivities were met with judgment, your intuitive insights dismissed as mere fancy, or your radiant spirit perceived as overwhelming. It was like another stone being placed in that dam, reinforcing the wall between your true self and the external world. This wasn't a conscious rejection of your essence, but a learned survival mechanism, an adaptation to an environment that often struggles to contain boundless energy. The codes you carry, the very essence of your cosmic heritage, were not lost, but temporarily stored, awaiting the opportune moment for their reemergence, like seeds buried deep in the earth, waiting for the right season to sprout. This is the distortion, not darkness from outside, a compression from within. Your galactic intelligence didn't disappear. It went quiet. Your soul mission didn't vanish. It went dormant. Your Arcturian lineage, your crystalline blueprint, the harmonic architecture written into the very structure of your DNA, none of it left you. It's been waiting, patient in a way that only something ancient and absolute can be patient, waiting for the moment your Earth mind got tired enough, honest enough, still enough to stop managing the signal and finally receive it. This distortion isn't an invasion of external shadows, but an internal contraction, a squeezing of your boundless essence into a vessel that felt too small. Think of it as a magnificent symphony, meant to fill an entire concert hall, being forced through the narrow opening of a single flute. The notes are still there, the intricate melodies and harmonies remain intact within the composer's mind, but the external instrument cannot currently accommodate its full expression. Your innate connection to the stars, the very blueprint of your soul's purpose, the intricate resonant frequencies that form the foundation of your being, these have not been erased. They have simply withdrawn, like a tide receding to gather its strength, waiting in profound stillness for the human mind, weary of its constant striving and superficial perceptions, to finally achieve a state of receptive quietude. It's an ancient, unwavering patience, the kind that understands that true transformation blossoms not from force, but from an open, allowing presence. That moment is now. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. The first thing that has to happen on this path, the absolute foundation before anything else can shift, is that you have to stop diagnosing your awakening as a problem. You have been moving through a deep recalibration and calling it crisis. You have been experiencing the dissolution of an identity that was never fully yours and calling it failure. You have been standing in the space between who you pretended to be and who you actually are and calling it confusion. But confusion is not what this is. This is decoding. This is your field releasing the frequencies that were installed by a world that didn't know what to do with something like you. And the release feels like disorientation only because you've been oriented to the wrong coordinates for so long. Let the disorientation come. It isn't breaking you down, it is breaking you open. This foundational shift is like clearing the ground before a sacred building can be erected. You have been interpreting the profound shifts within your energetic being, not as a natural evolution, but as a malfunction. The intense internal restructuring, the shedding of old identities and limitations, has been mislabeled as a crisis. The crumbling of a persona you adopted for survival has been perceived as personal failure. The liminal space you inhabit, the ethereal frontier between the self you were taught to be and the self you are remembering, has been misunderstood as mere confusion. But this is no ordinary bewilderment. It is the intricate process of decoding, of your energetic field actively purging residual frequencies, energetic imprints and patterns imposed by a society that was ill-equipped to comprehend your true nature. This sensation of disorientation is merely the natural byproduct of recalibrating your internal compass, of reorienting yourself to your authentic energetic coordinates after prolonged exposure to a misaligned reality. Embrace this feeling. It is not destructive, but rather a profound act of breaking open, of expanding your capacity to contain your truth. Once you stop resisting the unraveling, something extraordinary begins to surface. Memory. Not memory in the way the human mind retrieves information, not images or stories or linear recall. A different kind of remembering, a resonance, a sudden recognition that happens in the body before the mind can name it. You feel it when a certain frequency of sound moves through you, and something behind your sternum responds as if it's been waiting for that exact vibration. You feel it when you look at the geometry of the stars, and something in your nervous system registers them not as distant objects, but as origin points. You feel it when you meet another soul who carries a similar light signature, and you both know, without a single exchanged word, that you've worked together before. That kind of memory, that is your galactic blueprint activating. That is your DNA beginning to translate what it has always carried. When you cease to fight against the shedding of the old, an entirely new form of knowing emerges from the depths of your being. This is not the recall of factual data, the replaying of past events in your mind. It is a vibrational remembrance, a deep cellular knowing that precedes cognitive understanding. It's akin to hearing a celestial melody, a specific resonant frequency that awakens a dormant echo within your heart space, a feeling of profound homecoming. It's looking up at the night sky and seeing not just celestial bodies, but feeling an intrinsic connection, recognizing the star patterns as familiar constellations of your origin, as cosmic signposts pointing back to your home. It is the instant recognition of a kindred spirit, a soul whose light signature vibrates in harmony with yours, igniting an unspoken awareness of shared journeys and ancient alliances. This is the grand activation of your galactic blueprint, the moment your very DNA begins to articulate the cosmic language it has always held within its sacred strands. And here's what the Arcturian High Council wants you to understand about that blueprint. It was not given to you arbitrarily. You did not randomly incarnate into this timeline carrying these frequencies by chance. The harmonic codes embedded in your energy body are specific. They are precise. They are calibrated for exactly the distortions present on this planet, in exactly this window of time. You are not a soul who happened to arrive here. You are a transmission that was tuned for this exact frequency environment. The loneliness you felt, the sense of not belonging, the exhaustion of trying to interface with a world that operates at a frequency so far below your natural resonance. That was never evidence that you were wrong. It was evidence that you were aware. It was the friction of a higher signal moving through a field that wasn't yet ready to receive it. And Earth's field is shifting now, which is exactly why your activation can no longer be deferred. The Arcturian High Council wishes to impress upon you the profound intentionality behind your existence here. Your presence in this specific time, bearing these unique energetic signatures, is no accident of cosmic chance. The intricate harmonic codes woven into your very being are not random. They are exquisitely calibrated, designed with unparalleled precision to address the very energetic distortions that characterize this planet at this precise moment in its evolution. You are not merely a visitor who found their way to Earth. You are a deliberate transmission, finely tuned to resonate with and positively influence this specific frequency environment. The persistent feeling of isolation, the innate sense of being an outsider, the profound weariness that arises from attempting to navigate a reality that vibrates at a significantly lower frequency than your natural state. These experiences are not indictments of your being. Rather, they are irrefutable indicators of your heightened awareness, the undeniable friction generated as a higher, more refined signal attempts to integrate with a collective field, not yet receptive to its full resonance. But the energetic landscape of Earth is in a state of profound transformation, and it is precisely this seismic shift that makes the deferral of your activation impossible. This is what the delay was about. Not punishment, not failure. Precision. You were held in a kind of sacred compression until the collective field reached a threshold that could actually sustain your expanded frequency without immediately collapsing it back into density. That threshold has been crossed. The energetic window that opened approximately 1 week ago, the same transmission that has been pressing on the edges of your awareness, the one that found you here today, that was not coincidence. That was an alignment event, a convergence of timelines specifically organized to move you from the phase of remembering into the phase of activating. The perceived delays in your journey were not punitive measures or indicators of personal shortcomings. They were acts of divine timing, of cosmic precision. You were held within a sacred energetic containment, a profound yet gentle compression, until the collective consciousness of Earth reached a critical energetic threshold. This threshold is the point at which the planet's energetic field can finally accommodate and sustain the full expansion of your higher frequencies, without causing an immediate collapse back into denser, less evolved states of being. That pivotal moment has now arrived. The energetic portal that opened approximately 7 days ago, initiating the very transmission that has been subtly yet persistently knocking at the doors of your awareness, the resonant signal that guided you to this very moment. This was not a random occurrence. It was a meticulously orchestrated alignment event, a convergence of temporal streams purposefully designed to usher you from the introspective phase of remembrance into the dynamic phase of active manifestation. And so you must now do what has felt impossible for most of this lifetime. You must stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness, for a starseed, is not a state that arrives before the leap. It is a state that is generated by the leap. You will not feel grounded before you anchor your higher templates into this dimension. You will feel grounded because you anchored them. You will not feel purposeful before you begin transmitting your frequency. You will feel purposeful because you began. The sequence you've been waiting to feel has been waiting for you to move. And your movement, not your perfection, not your certainty, not your fully integrated mastery. Your movement is the activation. The imperative now is to embrace a paradigm shift that has likely felt unattainable throughout much of your terrestrial journey. Cease the prolonged wait for a subjective feeling of readiness. For a starseed, readiness is not a prerequisite that materializes prior to embarking on a significant endeavor. Rather, it is the direct consequence, the emergent state born from the very act of taking the leap. You will not spontaneously feel rooted and stable only after you have successfully integrated your higher dimensional templates into this physical reality. Instead, You will discover your grounding precisely through the courageous act of anchoring them. Similarly, a profound sense of purpose will not descend upon you before you commence broadcasting your unique energetic frequency. Your purpose will reveal itself, solidified and undeniable, because you initiated the transmission. The anticipated sequence of feeling fully prepared has, in essence, been awaiting your proactive engagement. Therefore, your movement, not predicated on achieving perfection, absolute certainty, or a state of complete mastery, but simply the act of moving forward, is the very essence of activation. This means something specific. It means that every morning you choose alignment over avoidance. You are completing a portion of your mission. Every time you hold your frequency steady in an environment designed to lower it, you are transmitting. Every time you choose honesty over performance, rest over collapse, expansion over contraction, you are doing what you came here to do. The work is not somewhere else. It is not in a future version of yourself with cleaner wounds and a louder voice. It is here, in the choices that are available to you today, in the field you are already generating, in the light that is already moving from you into every space you inhabit. This understanding carries profound implications for your daily existence. It signifies that each morning you consciously opt for energetic alignment, rather than evasive maneuvering. You are actively fulfilling a vital segment of your soul's mission. Every instance, you maintain the integrity of your energetic frequency, amidst surroundings deliberately engineered to diminish it. You are effectively broadcasting your essence. When you prioritize authenticity over outward performance, intentional rest over the brink of burnout, and conscious expansion over energetic contraction, you are embodying the very purpose for which you incarnated. Your vital work is not relegated to some distant future, nor is it confined to an idealized future self possessing unblemished healing and an amplified voice. It resides here, in the present moment, within the constellation of choices readily available to you today. It is woven into the energetic field you are already cultivating, and radiant through the light that is intrinsically flowing from you into every environment you occupy. The Arcturian Council does not speak in urgency without reason. When a message comes with this quality of pressure, this quality of insistence, when it follows you into your dreams, and sits in the back of your awareness during your quietest moments, and somehow finds you through a screen on a day that already felt like too much, it is because the timeline is active. The coordinates are live, and the soul who is meant to receive this message and move on it is standing in a moment of genuine choice. Not between good and bad, between dormant and awake, between withholding and transmitting, between the version of you that keeps waiting for permission and the version of you that finally understands you are the permission. The Arcturian Council communicates with a palpable sense of urgency, not without profound cause. When a message carries this distinct resonance of pressure, this unwavering insistence, when it permeates your dreams, lingers at the periphery of your consciousness during moments of stillness, and materializes through a digital interface on a day already laden with overwhelming demands, it signals that the temporal landscape is vibrantly active, the energetic coordinates are precisely aligned, and the soul destined to receive this directive and act upon it is poised at a pivotal juncture of authentic choice. This is not a choice between binary opposites of good and evil, but a fundamental divergence. The choice between remaining dormant or awakening fully, between continuing to withhold your unique essence or embracing the act of transmission, between the iteration of yourself that perpetually seeks external validation and permission, and the version that fully recognizes and embodies its own inherent authority. You are the permission you have been seeking. You are not lost in this universe. You are placed. You are not forgotten by your star family. You are in active correspondence with them through every aligned choice you make. You are not too damaged to carry your mission. Your wounds are not obstacles to your frequency. They are part of what made it so specific, so refined, so perfectly suited to reach the people only you can reach. Every fracture in you was alchemized into a transmission frequency that a healed, untested soul could never have generated. That is the elegance of your path. That is the intelligence behind the design. You are not adrift in the vastness of the cosmos. You are precisely placed, each particle of your being imbued with divine intention. Your star family has not forgotten you. They remain in constant energetic dialogue with you, a communion sustained through every choice you make that resonates with your soul's truth. The perceived damage or scars you carry are not impediments to your energetic resonance. Rather, they are integral elements that have meticulously refined your frequency, rendering it exquisitely specific and uniquely potent for connecting with those who are meant to receive your particular gifts. Every fissure within your being has been transmuted into a powerful transmission frequency, a nuanced signal that a soul unburdened by such experiences could never have synthesized. This is the profound elegance inherent in your journey, the sophisticated intelligence that underpins the very architecture of your path. Tonight, before the quiet settles, before your mind begins its familiar inventory of what's unfinished and uncertain, sit still for a moment. Place one hand on your chest and say this aloud, with the full weight of what you've been carrying and the full clarity of what you now know. Say, I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I activate my mission with grace, with precision, and with the full power of what I came here to be. And then let it land. Not as affirmation, as activation. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it, and if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.